This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime. In association with Micromax. Nothing like anything.
India's economy has transformed from being an agrarian economy in the 50s to being the third largest economy in the world today on buying power parity. The SME sector of India is considered the backbone of the Indian economy, contributing to about 45% of the industrial output, 40% of its exports, employing 60 million people and creating 1.3 million jobs every year, as well as producing more than 8,000 quality products for the Indian as well as the international markets. Now, with approximately 30 million SMEs in India, 12 million people are expected to join the workforce in the next 3 years alone. And as the sector grows at a rate of around 8% per annum, the government is taking positive measures to increase their competitiveness in the international markets. Several factors have contributed towards the success of SMEs in India. The most important, of course, and perhaps the most admirable, is the never say die, can do attitude of the Indian entrepreneur. One of the most important factors enabling and pushing MSMEs in India is the success of their peers and the strong growth achieved by many. Though there is still a huge potential amongst Indian SMEs that remains untapped, the MSMEs of India are the single largest enabling force steering the Indian economy forward. The India SME Forum, a non-governmental organization set up in May 2011, has been at the forefront of numerous initiatives to bring MSMEs together onto one single platform. The India SME Forum is today the single largest initiative for small and medium enterprises. In this series, we share the journey, bring you face to face with, and take you inside the minds and industries of India's top SMEs. These 40 SMEs have been selected from among 1,600 SMEs recommended by over 190 industry associations from all over India. And they were selected for they were nimble and innovative, and because they chose to be great instead of big. These small giants were crowned and honored by the Honorable Union Minister for MSME, Shri Kalraj Mishra. The attendees were encouraged by the Minister's positive outlook and plans for the future.
MSME अगर मैं कहूं कि हमारे देश की आर्थिक रीढ़ है तो अतिशयोक्ति नहीं होगी। हमारे यहाँ आबादी बहुत है, जमीन कम है, खेती जैसी होनी चाहिए वो नहीं हो पाएगी। खेती के ऊपर सारे लोग आधारित रहेंगे, आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। तो खेती भी चाहिए और साथ ही साथ बढ़ती हुई आबादी का उनकी शक्ति का सदुपयोग भी चाहिए। उनको हम कैसे, उनकी शक्ति का सदुपयोग हम कैसे कर सकते हैं? किसी चीज की कमी नहीं, उनके अंदर भी तकनीकी ज्ञान है। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं कि IQ के हिसाब से अगर वो कम पढ़ा लिखा है तो उसको कोई जानकारी नहीं होगी, उसको भी जानकारी है, लेकिन उसको प्रशिक्षित करने की जरूरत है, ट्रेन करने की जरूरत है। कौन करेगा? उसके मन के अंदर एक विश्वास दिलाने की जरूरत है कि हिंदुस्तान इतना बड़ा देश है, इस देश के अंदर विभिन्न प्रकार की भौगोलिक स्थितियां हैं, जियोग्राफिकल स्थितियां बनी हुई हैं। उस हिसाब से उस वातावरण के अंदर किन किन प्रकार की सारी चीजों को हम विकसित कर सकते हैं, इनकी जानकारी एंटरप्रेन्योर को भी देना और इसकी जानकारी उस व्यक्ति को भी देना। अभी हम कोई बहुत आगे तो नहीं बढ़े, लेकिन जिस तरीके से हम चल रहे हैं, लोगों को लगने लगा है कि अगर यही रफ्तार बनी रही और थोड़ा सा इंकरेजमेंट मिलता गया तो हिंदुस्तान में एमएसएमई के माध्यम से आगे चलकर के दुनिया को आर्थिक क्षेत्र में मात देने में सक्षम हो सकेगा। ये लोगों को अनुभव होना शुरू हो गया।
For the very first story of our successful enterprises, let's check out how a yarn manufacturer is making our zindagi real good from the inside out. The story of TT Limited.
TT Garments are a household name in India. TT has a highly sophisticated and original approach to ring-spun yarn production and a commitment to invest in latest technologies. Today, being a name of various consumer products and various industrial and intermediate products and services in India and world over, makes TT one of the most innovative textile companies.
1970, we added our manufacturing facilities at Delhi primarily for Naxalite movement in Bengal, and that was the starting milestone in turning our brand popularity in northern India. At that time, we had 4 lakh rupees as capital and 40 lakh rupees as turnover. We grew year by year. In 1990, we had gone to public first. At that time, our turnover was about 3 crores and our issue was subscribed 8 times. This was the first public issue in the garment industry. Then we utilized that money for expanding business facilities on franchise system. We added about 60 small manufacturing units as manufacturing franchisees. In 95, government imposed export ban for cotton yarn. We had export obligation. So we started exporting yarn to meet our obligation and converted our units into EOU. And that helped us to have marketing network in 62 countries. And our yarn is very popular in any textile manufacturing country in the world. We started spinning mill in Gazola, UP. We added one other mill very soon in South India, Tirupur, to feed our knitting factories there. Then we entered into cotton business, cotton ginning, cotton export, agri-commodities export, and a spinning mill in Gujarat. Fortunately, I have my son-in-law who is MBA with gold medal from Ahmedabad and is now having experience about 20 years in our business.
Maintaining your brand and keeping your brand alive has never been easy. You neither want its old image to die down because you have a certain fan following, and also you need to change to meet the younger generation. Though we have maintained our monogram, our logo, we have tried to change our taglines with time to appeal more to the younger generation. I would very proudly say that Dr. Rikhab Chand Jain, despite being one generation, a successful entrepreneur, normally they are very adamant, but because of probably his education, because of his foresight, he's always very open to ideas. He's always ready to listen and adopt new things. And that's why we see our company has been able to constantly change. And I would say one thing which we are very good in doing, we always are very good in dynamically adapting to situations.
It has always lived by its corporate philosophy to create value for the customer through better quality, better product, better price, and better delivery, and has received recognition, awards, and accolades world over. Today, TT has been catering to more of the middle class population of India and enjoys a large iconic status in the northern region of India along with eastern and central.
Our objective is that in a social, civilized format, one cannot remain without clothing. Roti, kapda, makan, I believe kapda is more important socially, biologically. Food may be more important. Truthfulness, dedication, honesty, integrity, sincerity, all these virtues are essential for any business format, any profession, for anybody in life. They are universal truth for success.
For TT's success and for where we stand today is our honesty, our credibility, and our reputation for being fair in all our dealings. If you see our website, the opening remark is a remark from our father of our nation, which very clearly says, the customer is the most important part of your company. He's not a guest, he's not a visitor. He's part of you, and you need to respect him the most. This is the ethos of our company.
Wow. That was quite motivating. That's what happens when you invest in people. Now, while we take a break, don't forget to check out our website, indiasmeforum.org. There's lots more to come on the other side of India Small Giants when we come back.
Get super fast 3G speeds wherever you go on Airtel, the smartphone network.
आप डेविल के पीछे, डेविल आपके पीछे. Too much fun.
Meet the knights of today. They look at life the way a sprinter looks at a track. And when they stop to take a breath, it's only to hit another crazy level of speed.
Canvas Night with an octa-core processor and a 16-megapixel camera can be furiously fast.
If you think entertainment is the box office, then you got stuck in evolution. Prime time gets a whole new meaning, and entertainment is a whole different ball game. Mazadar Mondays, Indu Mirani turns the lens on India's finest filmmakers on the boss dialogues.
I'm happier when not too many people recognize me.
Tal Tuesdays, Mihir Joshi strikes a chord with the grooviest musical acts in the country on The MJ Show.
When you go to the bigger shows, and if you come out successful, you're just like,
Play the edgiest documentaries on Wah Wah Wednesdays, because life is stranger than fiction.
Whatever you see in this world is illusion.
Fatafat Thursday brings you the latest and greatest from the hottest new genre in filmmaking.
It makes you feel it. We call it Kickstart My Heart,
And take a front row seat on Filmy Fridays as Mayank and Fahad review the latest blockbuster release.
यहाँ सब कुछ double मिलेगा.
Every weekday at 9 on Prime. Entertainment gets redefined.
On NDTV Prime in association with Micromax.
On CNB this week, we bring you the big battle of the MPVs. With the all-new Honda Mobilio pitted against the popular Maruti Suzuki Ertiga. We also find out if getting a new diesel heart is enough to get us excited about the facelifted Volkswagen Polo. Tonight at 8 p.m. on NDTV Prime.
Brought to you by the all-new BMW X5. Carry your luxury wherever you go.
When you don't know, it's a gamble. But when you understand, it becomes sound investment. Go from D Street dummy to stock market success in 5 weeks flat. Learn the A to Z of equity markets. NSE. Get started in the market Monday at noon on NDTV Profit.
Presented by NSE, an investment called India.
Gadgets, gizmos and devices, it's the best time to be alive. But the trouble with technology is that there's just too much of it. Plug into a new world of tech and turn your life into a virtual hotspot. The coolest gadgets, the hottest